Hello friends, back again. Thank you so much for tuning in. This video we are going to discuss all of the Silkbind attacks that we've seen that are actually not in the demo so far. So if you like the video, please give me a like, subscribe if you're new here, and let's talk about something that we don't really have access to in the demo yet. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the demo. If you are, check out my live streams. I am inviting people into some lobbies so we can all play together. Don't forget to hit the bell so you know exactly when I'm going live. All right, let's get into it. Alright, quickly before I show off all of the moves that we've seen that are not in the demo, I just want to say, just like this greatsword attack, you can find a lot of combinations just by using your wire bug and attacking in the air, which actually gives you a shorter cooldown than a lot of the Silkbind attacks. So just wanted to put that out there. Now let's see some of those attacks. First up, we have the Gun Lance. We've seen this one in the very first trailer that got released. It's very much like the counter that we already have. The Gun Lance already has one counter, however, it's less of an attacking counter and more of a counter to kind of fill up your sharpness a little bit more. So it's nice to see a counter that's more damage-based, at least it looks that way. Ah, the Pokey Pokey Lance. I did not say Pookie Pookie, I said Pokey Pokey. This attack looks awesome. I'm already loving the Lance in the demo, but this attack alone looks like it could really change this weapon a lot. It looks like it could give us some really great mobility, or maybe less mobility, but a lot of speed, which is really nice. It's really cool to see how he pulls himself and then goes almost the opposite direction, and it looks like it's going to do a fair amount of damage as well. The Swag Axe. I think this weapon is going to get a lot better after the game comes out and we have access to a few more Silkbind moves. It's already, don't get me wrong, it's already looking really great, and I played it and it's a lot of fun and it's really strong. And I love that you can latch on to the monster still and do your zero-sum discharge. I think that's fantastic. But I think it's going to be getting some really cool Silkbind attacks, and this one in particular looks awesome. Alright, up next is the Insect Glaive, which a lot of people are thinking is not quite as flashy as all of the other weapons, but this disproves it, my friends. Look at this plunge into the ground. It's a lot like the one that we got in Iceborne, except it is now on a cooldown and is a Silkbind attack, but I think that's a good thing. It did a lot of damage, but maybe it'll do even more damage because from the demo, we know that all the aerial moves are actually buffed. I will be honest though, I'm still hoping for one more flashy attack for the Insect Glaive. I can't help it. I do really love the Glaive, although you can attach to walls and wire bug up walls easier with the Glaive, so that's cool. The Light Bowgun. It looks like the guns are getting a lot of mobility added in Monster Hunter Rise, which I really like. This one is kind of a slide Silkbind attack where you kind of reposition and almost do a strafe attack. You can like strafe while you're attacking and sliding almost in like a crescent moon shape. I wonder if you can use multiple different ammos while you're doing this, or if it's just locked to a single shot like the slide in and then in the explosion that the light bowgun already has. We'll see eventually, but I really like this attack and I think it's going to be really great to dodge enemy attacks as well. Next up is the Longsword, and you see him using the wire bug to pull himself in right away. I just wanted to show a little screen grab of that. This move is actually a returning move from Monster Hunter Generations, and they're implementing it in the Silkbind attack fashion. So it will be on cooldown, but this attack is awesome because it lets you gain a level of your spirit gauge. So you can move up from nothing to white, or from white to yellow, or yellow to red. I welcome any shortcut that gives me the ability to move up spirit gauge levels faster. Moving on to the bow. This is a very cool attack, one that we've never really seen before, which is using melee attacks in the air. Damn, that's cool. Maybe Bow has been able to use melee attacks in the air before. Oh yes, if you run off a ledge, you can use a melee attack in the air. But using it like this, just on command, wow, that is awesome. Not to mention, if you've seen Team Darkside's latest video, they killed the Great Azuchi just using melee attacks with the bow, and they said that you actually can put coatings on your melee attacks. So you could put a close range coating on here and just go ham. That's really cool. All right, friends, last one is the Great Lance. The Gun Lance. It's a pretty great lance, I'm not gonna lie. More like the Fun Lance in this game, am I right? You'll have to forgive me if this doesn't end up being a Silkbind attack. It doesn't look like it is, but it is something that we cannot use in the demo, so maybe that means we don't have access to weapons' full combos, or their full moveset. But we definitely don't have access to their full Silkbind attacks. Regardless, this is an amazing looking attack. Another returning attack, the Blast Dash, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. Alright friends, that's going to wrap up this video of all the Silkbind attacks we haven't seen yet. Let me know down below if I missed any. Let me know if you've been loving the demo and what weapon you really enjoy. Alright friends, have a great day. Take care.